You can have diabetes for quite a few years and be developing complications before you even know you have it. It's a very, very serious disorder, and people underestimate it because so many people have it. They don't quite take it as seriously as they should. And it's very simple. There's just two elements of our lifestyle that are to do with the chance of getting diabetes, and that's what we eat and how we exercise and what we do in terms of physical activity. In terms of our diet, there's several factors that contribute. One is we're eating too much food. We tend to eat portion sizes that are much too large. So we need to just cut down basically on the amount of food that we're eating. But then it's what we eat as well. So we need to look at a few things in terms of what we eat. To eat more of certain things, fruit and vegetables, very good for you. And then the other thing to do that we need to eat less of is what are called saturated fats and sugary foods. Also the amount of other sort of things that get broken down into sugars, like the amount of rice that we eat as well. Take a cup and decide that that's the quantity of rice you're going to eat, fill it up with rice and then clear everything else off the plate is possibly a practical way of just doing that. Adjust that amount if you're still feeling hungry, which you might do initially when you've been eating larger quantities for a while, by putting more vegetables onto the plate alongside it, green vegetables and healthier foods in that sort of way that aren't going to push your weight up in the same way. At the bottom line, it's a case of finding something you're going to be able to live with long term if you're going to change your life. And so I tend to advise people just to cut down the quantities. And if you can manage to do that, you're going to start losing weight and you're going to be able to help to prevent diabetes in the future in your own life. Increasingly, we're talking not so much about exercise but about physical activity, because when people think of exercise, they think of having to go to a gym or doing a sport or something like that. We're really not talking about that. We're talking about people just getting on their feet more during a day and moving around. Now then, the ideal is maybe to go out for a walk for 20 to 30 minutes and make sure that you've actually got it done. But even if you don't, just the sort of foot counts, as it were, is sufficient to make sure that you're getting that extra exercise. And that's really, really important for people to do. So what you're trying to do is invest a little time now in order to prevent a lot of problems in the future.